Hello everyone! As you can see, we're still here at the plains, so we're just gonna move on to the fairies. Oops. Thought we was standing at the forest. And that's nice and helpful. There we go. I heard a voice, did you? Hey, what are you doing? We won't do anything to you, promise. What? A fairy drop? They say they want a fairy drop? There aren't any around here. There used to be a lot where we lived. That's it. Do you want to come to where we live and get a fairy drop? Okay, then turn around. Normal people can't go to where we live. But since you got a dragon with you, you can. Probably. I think. It'll only hurt for a bit. I question how Ocean would even be affected by that. Aside from maybe being knocked off balance. Thanks for coming. We fairies used to live here in the land of dreams. But then, those big meanies came and... Did you hear that? That's them. That's those nightmares snoring. They're big and nasty and ugly too. They attacked us and drove us out of our homes. Mean old nightmares. Alright, Dragon Boy, we'll give you a fairy drop if you promise to get rid of them for us. I'm very glad to meet you. Why? I was getting tired of the taste of fairy. I think I'll have you instead. I mean, you can try. That's not risky blow. Damn it. I was looking at the list of abilities that are supposed to be able to learn in the save editor. One of them said risky blow. Not quite the same as this. Risky shot. Oh well. Try once again to use the physical means before resorting to the effectively cheaty wisdom. Yeah, that's definitely not the one for me now. I've got to move it to someone else. I guess I'll move it to CS. I wasn't paying attention. Did he steal anything? No idea now. Apparently he did. Or he didn't have anything to begin with. Yep, this appears to be not worth doing the lengthy way. Of course he goes down in one hit. So, you've come to help the fairies get back their homes, you say? I'm terribly sorry, but what's ours is ours. And what's theirs is ours too. Afraid not. It's the other way around. Because nightmares are just a subset of dreams. Let's try this combo again. You know what, at this rate... Oops, wrong one. You must be tired after doing so much work for the fairies. Why don't you take a rest? A long, permanent rest. Didn't even see the dude there. Not even by his snooze thing. I think that's something I was supposed to learn. I think. Oh, lost opportunity. I'll just have to edit it in later if it was supposed to be and pretend that I did. Yeah, I think the fish head thing would have greatly affected anyone's tactics playing the game. Welcome, travellers, to the land of dreams. Hello and goodbye. Yeah, no. I don't think that's going to be of use to me, even if I could learn it. And that's precisely why I put on the life sandals. That could have very easily meant the end of the party. What a good refreshing nap that was. I'm glad you're here. I could use some exercise. Well, I think it's going to be the last bit of exercise you ever get. Oops. Actually, no, yeah. Given that at least one of them is pretty low on AP, might as well have more fix themselves up. I mean, the same could be done with the fish that catch. Just done differently, I suppose. And a faster rate, I suppose, for healing the HP as well. Oops. Actually, yeah, I might as well show you which ones. that one. Okay, just that one. That would take a lot of fishing for, but could be done. Huh. Okay, looks like I'm actually gonna have to use the physical for this time. Actually, no, we'll put it ocean first because I get the feeling that's not gonna combo. Aww. You know what, screw this. It's going down whether it wants to or not. No, since Earth is not having any effect on it. Would have been so funny if it just happened to die now. What was this text there? Okay. Actually, since I'm gonna have him do all that. Of course. Didn't even get to try out the super combo. As well. I see you have gone to all the trouble to defeat all my little helpers. I would like to show you my appreciation and by defeating you. Tongue-tied there. Immediately put him in that. Let's see if he survives this. does, then this time I'll use the super combo first. Oh, okay. I guess that's why I couldn't combo. Ah, missed the opportunity for the last one. Okay, this time let's try doing it the opposite direction. Oh, of course. No, combo. Ah, it's not... What a rip-off. Of course it's Nina that finishes it off. Ew. You did it! You really did it! For someone who is rather excited, they're not exactly flying fast. Thank you so much! Now we can live here again in peace! Whoops, I almost forgot. I promised I'd give you something, didn't I? Wait just a second. I am not repeating that. Phew, that was a big one. Here you go. You, where's your gloves? A fairy drop. Look at all the colors, it's so beautiful. Hey, don't stare at it like that. It's embarrassing. Thanks, Dragon Boy. Come back and play with us again sometime. Bye! Now we can have another King's Sword made. Let's go! Yeah, oops. Alright. Before that... Oh, what's this? Just look at that color, that shine. This is one of the most beautiful fairy drops I've ever seen. Now that I've got this, I can make another king's sword for you. You wait right there. I'll have this done in a jiffy. I hope he washes that hammer after. That's just nasty. Phew, well, what do you think? I told you it'd be ready in a jiffy. Not a bad job if I'd say so myself. Here you go. Thank you very much, sir. With this, we might be able to help Cray. Let's get back to the castle on the double. Oops. Alright, I forgot to... Yep, just casually rubbing him right in front of him. It looks like that's got a river there, going from the town to the edge of the continent. That would have been a perfect spot for the devs to shove a fish spot. But nope. Nope, still saying the same thing. Seriously, all the same thing. I'm sorry, but this area is being used for the inquiry of Chief Cray. No one is allowed entry. I have vital information regarding Cray. It's about the King's Sword. The King's Sword? Why, it's right here. It was just returned to us by the Empire. I mean, Nina and Co could easily claim that's a fake, that they had the sword with them, the entire time. I mean, it's not exactly hard to that much of a stretch to say that the Empire might want to ruin relations with their enemies' enemies, or allies, so that the enemies are easier for them to take down. I mean, all they have to do is just wait for those two to get into a war, and then finish off the victor. So, in exchange for its return, they have made several difficult demands to us. Among them, changes to our treaty, changes that we have a little choice but to accept. You do have plenty of choice, but sure. But my sister, we were going to... Silence! This is no longer a matter you need concern yourself with. Know this, Cray's punishment will not be light. And neither will your punishment. Oh, Cray. It's just a pity that it occurs in a different game, I think. Different to a sequel or something. Or was it a story or something? I don't know. Seers, can't you keep your eye on them? You let them go off and make a fake sword like that? What were you thinking? You said to... What? To watch them. You didn't say anything about stopping them. The next time they try to do something, let me know immediately. Understand? I guess our only hope now is to get Cray out of there ourselves. Should have just done that at the start. You'll help me, won't you, Ryu? Thank you. Alright, let's wait until dark in our room. Oh, don't worry, Seus. Everything's fine. Let's go. Not suspicious at all. I should have saved first. Oh well. I wouldn't be moving too much if I was you. I don't know a thing about... don't know... That's really hard accent to replicate. I don't know if I've ever seen a person as bad off as you. Alright then, let's go. Of course, Seus just casually goes along with him. Oops. No, it's not going to show you. I'm going to have to check in the campsite, aren't I? Yeah, earlier the save editor was showing 2 stalls for some reason under the master's list. And the master's list was strangely without any checks whatsoever, so I was just putting the ones that I had met on checked. Can you believe it? I had no idea the princess was so cold-hearted. Maybe so, but I bet that people in his position have to be like that in order to do what they have to do. Do you think the Warren Chief knew what would happen to him if he went to the Empire? But went anyways? I guess he must really love the princess to do that for her. It's dangerous to be walking around at night like this, no? You're looking for something? We are open 24 hours a day, eh? Dude, get some sleep. Not that I'm one to talk, but still. Oh, can't. It's a very nice bronze ball you got there. What do you say? Will you trade it for my treasure? You got an iron ball. Thanks. I bet I'll have good dreams tonight. Sure. They locked it. They weren't that dumb. He certainly is keeping an eye on us, isn't he? I suppose it wouldn't do much good talking to him, would it? Aren't you going to try and stop us, yes? Was told to tell them if you did anything. They didn't tell me to stop you. Thank you, CS. I guess you're one of the good guys. Yeah, that's... I don't know what those sounds were supposed to be. Aside from the thing, that's kind of hard to replicate. Wow, is she weak. I cannot wait to get a hold of the power food or whatever it was. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to outright eliminate him. Oh, intruders! They could easily take on that weak little... We can't give up. Let's try again. Troop, that's it. Troop. Dare him to survive this. Also, I should change that order. Since Nita's the one with the decent amount of AP. Still not showing any HP or anything. I think I only ever get one of those. I can't even remember what it does. And not with it. especially when I can edit that later. Oops, okay. Too much. Okay, not the one I was expecting to get from that. Guess it's a different one that does that. I was thinking of Air Raid. Literally in the name. Still no more information than that. Oh right, I forgot to use the campsite, didn't I? That should do well as a thumbnail, assuming that I remember to do so. Alina. How could I let this happen? Clay! Nina, what the hell are you doing here? We came to get you out of here, to help you escape. Also, what was that Urshan? Huh? What good would that do? I mean, in the first place, where would we go anyways? It's just that if you are executed, the Warriors will try to take revenge and break the alliance. Besides, as long as it's with you, Red Cray, I'd go anywhere. Maybe you're right, Nina. That dense... No, you are right. And if we're stuck here, who's gonna look for Alina? Nobody else cares. I mean, even if everyone else gives up hope, we can't, right? Right. We've got to get the warrant. I have to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Nope, nothing behind there. Really quite barren that map is. still sleeping on the job. I think I hacked my way once into that, but then couldn't get anywhere. As for the other one, that did actually go outside for some reason. So I guess they were intent. Didn't realise I could encounter these here. Still. No. Just not fighting them properly. Just in case there's... let's not put it there, let's put it over here where I'm less likely to accidentally overwrite it. And then change the record position. So it's over here instead. Because with my ADHD, I'm very likely to accidentally overwrite that save. Not what I was going to do there. I wanted to check something. I think my refrigerator is making a noise there. Ah! I left it as is. I was hoping that they would have added a new item there. Now to check. Should probably wait for things to calm down before going back here. Actually, yes. Do want to stop camp. That was accidental press, but I'm glad we were able to get Cray out of here there, but I don't think didn't think about what would happen if we did. What are we going to do? I'm sorry, I had to put you through that so much trouble. When I get back to Warrant, I'll talk with the elders and my mother. Urshan says we can now count Ludia among our enemies. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it totally doesn't sound evil at all. Oops. I want that agility for now. Oh, also, whilst I remember, let's clear out all the junk. Oops. And of course I immediately pressed the wrong button. Actually, we'll do that too, since... I mean, he's got super combos, so I'll ditch that. And he's also got Pilfer, so yeah. And he has access to burn for Falu. I mean, I guess his would that would be the best for him, I guess. Actually, no. She needs that for wisdom, doesn't she? Yeah, that's what's supposed to learn off that goo count. Level 2, huh? Yeah, I'll give it to him for Falu to have access to. May as well. I just noticed Ryu's HP. 777. Oh, I just walk right by it, don't I? That's a weird way to run CS. I would understand the Naruto style, but that in particular. Or is he holding up his robe? In that case, get a shorter robe. Thank you for everything. We'll help you as much as we can, but I think you should talk to Tan about what to do. Okay. Actually, there's something I want to try that I never thought to try until just now. How's it going? Are you fighting? Okay, she doesn't say anything different for Cray in particular. Cray, how could you do that? You're supposed to be the chief of the Warren. Anyway, it's good to have you safe again. Be sure to talk to Tan about what's happened, right? Cray, it's so good to see you again. Cray, if you want to take revenge on Ludia for what they did, I'll be right behind you. He's just itching for a fight, isn't he? Welcome home, Chief Cray. The orders await you. I guess girls are stronger than boys at that age. Why, I remember there was one girl who used to beat up the chief all the time when he was about that age. That's the 10th time in a row I've won. I hate my sister, she always beats me up. Is that following me? Looks like it is. Looks like someone's been stealing my food again. Just wait until I catch her of it. Okay, I'm still... nothing there. Okay. Don't worry, Chief Cray. Both the horses and the worker are in good hands. Greetings, Chief Cray. I heard you went on a little trip to the Empire. How was it? It was fine. Nice and hot, but can't recommend the locals. That horse is abnormally still. Far too still. So like it's T-posing. You know that girl who helps out at the eldest, Una? Even as a child, she was quite the wild one. I remember she was always getting to scraps with Chief Cray. Chief Cray! Don't worry, we're taking good care of your father's horse. I can't believe the chief got himself captured by Imperial troops. If you ask me, he needs more to train more. I think he just needs to grow a backbone. Good to see you safely at home again, Chief Cray. Has that trouble you were involved in been taken care of? I see Chief Cray has come back. Maybe this means we won't have to go to war. I heard how the chief was rescued from Lydia by his friends. How dramatic! I think it is following. Yep, it's following. I'm sorry. If I'd been more responsible. Cray, I know I'm your mother, but you're old enough to know now that you don't need to apologize to me if you've done something wrong. You're not a child anymore. You did what you felt you had to do, right? That's right. Cray did what he did because he wanted to help find my sister. Princess Nina. I know the loss of your sister must be difficult, but whatever you do, don't give up hope. She could turn up anywhere, anytime. In any event, you all must be tired. You can figure out what to do tomorrow. Good morning, Ryu. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about what's going to happen next, but Tom reminded me that hope is only lost if we give up. For now, Ocean says she will wait and see what happens. For now. Ever the silent one. The Empire has made demands. They say that to prevent further incursions like ours, the Alliance has to turn over huge areas of land on their border to create a neutral zone. Another one just T-posing, or horse-posing in this case. I see everyone's awake. Good. Let's think about what we should do now. So the Empire's using you as an excuse to try and get the right to enter lands controlled by the Alliance whenever they want, huh? As treaty conditions go, that's pretty ridiculous. They're up to something, but what? I don't know, but it seemed like they were looking for something. You know what? I've been thinking, and I think I figured out what they're looking for. I think they're looking for you. When we were in that town in the desert, that captain from the Empire said that they were looking for a dragon, right? Think about it. I found Ryu naked in the middle of the desert. The mud dragon suddenly became violent around him, and he has the dragon's eye. Nothing about him is normal. That's not to say that I don't like him like that. If that's true, if they're really looking for you, that reaction of his, he could be used by either the Empire or Ludia against the other. That implies they could actually use him. Sounds to me like you need to figure out if that's true or not. Maybe if we take Ryu to meet the Wind Dragon in Windia, he can tell us what we need to know. Makes sense to me. If you want to know about the dragon, the best place to ask is another dragon. I'd say it's worth a try. You can use that to get through the ruins to Windia. I don't know if your friend Ryu is a dragon or not, but I know the way to find out is to ask the Wind Dragon. You know what? I'll leave him in the party. Now, there is other things that can be made at that blacksmith in the volcano, but I've already forgotten what I did and didn't get legitimately, so I'm just gonna hold off on that until I get to the other continent, where I can then just start grabbing items willy-nilly. But until then, we'll be leaving it alone. For now though, laters, because this is going to take a while to go from the shrine to wherever next. Right, bye.